Welcome to Honey Harvest 2025. I just got back from the beehives from collecting boxes of honey that I'm going to go extract. I'll show you the process. It is awesome, and that first taste of honey is always the best of the year. It is always incredible. So I have 9 colonies right now. However, this was not a great year. We had a lot of cold, rainy weather during May. It's probably the worst year that I've ever had, and I have about maybe a third of the honey that I usually get. So I'm hoping that it's enough to last for the year. Obviously, it'd be enough for just me, but I do have a little business that I sell it, and so I'm hoping that this is enough for me to continue that. I definitely am not going to be doing any big expansions on selling honey this year, but I think I got enough to last me, so that'll be great. But this is a really fun process, so let me show you what we're doing. So I have 7 supers here full of honey. These have frames inside of them that are covered with honey. It's kind of hard to get one out with one hand because they're not very, yeah, you'll see them here in a second. And I have all of this to extract. This is not as much as I usually get, but let's get it uncapped and get it spinning. All right, so this is the first honey of the year. First frame. This is cappings on the honey, and I am just slicing them off with a knife to reveal the honey beneath. This is sitting above an uncapping tank that I made that just collects all the cappings of wax so that I can process the wax later. And then the honey drips out of it. So that's what the frame looks like. Once I uncap it, it goes in my extractor, which is a radial and tangential extractor. That means you can put them this way diagonally and spin it, or you can put them along the edges. I do it along the edges because there's a lot more centripetal force that way, and it pushes the honey out a lot faster. So even though I can do less frames, I don't have to spin it as long. So I'm going to get them uncapped and get them put in here and spun and get some nice tasty honey. Every year, it's just so good. Oh my gosh. Oh, the first bite is always the best. So I have all of these wax cappings from uncapping all of the frames. It looks like a bunch of garbage right now, but it can be melted down and used as wax for whatever you need beeswax for. I usually sell it. I may have to keep it to re-wax some frames this year, but not as much as I usually get in wax. But honestly, I hate rendering wax. It's not a very fun job. So I don't know, maybe less is more. But there's a lot of honey left in this wax, and you can see it going down there. And I let it drip for a few days into this container. And this is just a storage container that I've modified to be an uncapping tank, because those things usually cost thousands of dollars, and I don't feel like spending thousands of dollars on something I can build myself. And this plastic is HDPE plastic, which is okay for food storage for a little while, so it's good. Can store food for a year, so I think it's just perfectly safe. But there it is, straining the last of the honey into this bucket right here, and I'll show you how much I got when I'm done. Yummy, yummy. Well, I got the last of the honey dripping into the bucket behind me, and I think I'm ready to say what my total is. I got about 18 gallons of honey, which sounds like a lot, and it really is a lot. It's more than any family could eat, but it is about a fourth of what I usually get each year during the spring flow. But I feel blessed to have gotten what I got because I've met beekeepers in the area that got a lot less than me with the same number of hives. So I'm happy with this. It's enough to keep me going, keep the business going for another year. I won't be swimming in it. I won't be filling up any swimming pools with honey, but I'm happy with what I got. So I have another adventure coming up here soon, another hike coming up, and I'm going to be making a video of that. So I'm excited to share all of that with all of you, and I will see you next time. Peace.